Susan.
So as you can probably tell, we're not really used to being in front of the camera yet, but we're hoping that will change.
Top review time.
Top review time.
Top review time. So we're just going to review a few of our favourites from 2018.
Absolutely.
This one technically is from 2017,
Yeah.
which has been my favourite. Neither of us have a car, so our shoes are our tyres.
Yeah.
So we go through quite a few of them. But yeah, Veja, that's what we want to get to. Veja, the sustainable trainers. Well, can we call it sustainable? I don't know.
Well, I mean, they are in a production chain that is as low impact as a product made out of rubber and leather possibly could be. Quite often, I think one of the criticisms that we would have of products that are in this vein, like ethically sound or ethically sourced, is that perhaps the design side of it is a little bit questionable. Maybe not necessarily something that is comparable with, say, high street trainers or big brand names. Everybody knows who they are.
And we are finding it quite difficult to find good content for the website as well when it comes to design, and we are very design led. But we love Veja, and actually the problem you have with Veja is choosing just one, because there's just so many that you love.
There's so many. They just look like trainers, which I think if you have done any kind of research into the ethical fashion industry, you will know that that's actually quite a big deal. That they look like something that you would see in a fashion magazine. They don't look like something that you would see in a health food shop.
Yeah, true. So I've had 3 pairs in 2 years. These are one of them which I love, and I would highly recommend not wearing them to your favourite night out, Optimo in Glasgow. Thank you very much for destroying my Veja first night. And we have 2 other sets over here, but we will get to some of the fabrics in those now.
So rubber is a problematic product for where it's grown, the exploitation of the workers who grow it. So Veja were the first people who actually decided to manufacture the trainers near the source of where the products come from. It made more sense to them, and actually if you go into their website, they've got they've got a really amazing resource that talks you straight through from the beginning to the end of the production of these shoes.
Susan's written a great blog on Veja as well, so you'll be able to get a little bit more context.
But the rubber is fairly traded. The workers are actually paid a fair rate, rather than being the problem with a lot of rubber production is that big suppliers will play different rubber producers off against each other to get the lowest price that they possibly can. Again, there's a lot of problems with rubber deforestation. Veja combat that by planting a tree for every, exact figures I can't remember, but you would, all the information is direct on their website.
And going to their organic cotton, I haven't gone for any of the cotton shoes. We live in Glasgow, the streets are pretty dirty, it's pretty hard to get your shoes clean here. But the cotton that they do use is made from 100% organic and fair trade cotton. Why organic is so important, and I know it seems like a bit of a buzzword, when it comes to us as a supermarket, and you kind of buy the cheapest. But when it comes to the farms, there's a lot of cancer related issues and water, getting.
Cotton's one of the biggest polluters in the fashion industry. Leather, again, which leads us back to more of the kind of processes that Veja are using.
With going back to the cotton, there's absolutely no chemicals or pesticides are used on the crops, which is phenomenal. The farmers are paid fair prices, and they also use upcycled cotton as well. So great for hot countries, I think, cotton.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not so good for wet, miserable streets.
And just when you think that the streets are going to get nice and clean because you've got snow on them, they put salt down. So then even all your black shoes get all nice salt rims on them. Great.
We're not selling Glasgow very well.
We love it,
It's
it's just the streets of Italy. Yeah.
So I think I'd mentioned leather. Leather is a massively pollutant material to work with. And Veja will only use leather that has low impact on the environment, which might not sound like a significant thing, but if you're producing items in bulk, it really is. It's very, very important. They tan their leather with very low levels of chemical, which again has a knock-on effect to workers, has a knock-on effect to pollution in the surrounding areas, and also at the end life of the garment, something that is, if you're leather, yeah, it's a biodegradable material, but if something has less chemicals in it, that's only going to be a good thing when it comes to the point where it has to kind of end its life.
They do have one range as well, which is made of a vegetable tanning process as well, which is complete as well. So they're really advancing.
Yeah, also like low level, the leather that's used does not impact on deforestation either. Again, a lot of if you think about meat production, that's responsible for a lot of deforestation, and leather is a byproduct of the meat industry. So they're really looking at all parts of the process of making these trainers and all parts of where the materials are manufactured, which is really, it's really important, not just to change one thing, but to change the overall process.
I'm going to read straight off the book here. So my first pair of Veja were these ones here, which, they definitely got worn, let's face it. But this here, see this gorgeous sparkly material? That is made from recycled plastic bottles. So, straight from the page. The mesh used by Veja is made from 100% recycled synthetic fibres, a smart fabric, both breathable and waterproof, conceived from recycled plastic bottles. I just love it, and they're just so gorgeous. Anyway.
I think one of the really impressive things about Veja is that, if you go to any kind of fashionable city, you'll see somebody wearing it, and that somebody will usually be quite well dressed.
If it's good enough for a princess.
Yeah.
Newest princess to the family. Yeah, she was. I mean, if we could, I don't know if we could steal a photo, but yeah, that was a photo of her wearing them, which is fantastic.
But not Natasha.
She did put my French friend off as well. She's like, oh no, it's common, oh no. But no, I just absolutely love them. I love all the designs. And coming back again, their manufacturing, they make sure that they have good working conditions and living conditions, they respect worker dignity, and they have effective trade union representation, which is really important, and where you can see a lot of the issues. Ultimately, the ultimate for ethical trade, if your business is doing really well, you'll have good worker representation, whether it's through something that has been instigated by the factory and they have elected workers, but it's really workers' voice, and that is the ultimate.
Absolutely, and to look good. So
yeah. We love you, Veja. Thank you.
Bye.